Matthew 26:41 says, "Watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." These words were spoken by Jesus in one of the most intense and emotional moments of his earthly life, the Garden of Gethsemane. He was just hours away from his arrest, betrayal, suffering, and crucifixion. The weight of the world's sin was pressing on him. Yet even in that moment, his heart was still teaching, still guiding, still discipling his followers, and through Scripture, he is also teaching us today. Watch and pray, a call to spiritual alertness. Jesus didn't simply say, "Pray," he said, "Watch and pray." To watch means to stay alert, to be spiritually sensitive, to be aware of what is happening around you and inside you. Many times, believers fall into temptation not because they are weak in prayer alone, but because they are spiritually asleep. Life becomes busy. Distractions increase. Comfort replaces commitment. Slowly, spiritual passion fades. Jesus knew this. He knew that life, pressure, fatigue, disappointment, and everyday challenges can slowly dull our awareness of spiritual danger. So he said, "Stay awake. Stay spiritually alive. Don't let your guard down. Be aware of your thoughts, desires, influences, habits, and spiritual atmosphere. That you enter not into temptation." Prayer is protection. Notice something powerful. Jesus didn't say temptation would disappear. He said prayer keeps you from entering into it. Temptation will always exist as long as we are on earth. The enemy is real. The flesh is real. Trials and pressure are real. But prayer shields your heart. Prayer strengthens your will. Prayer aligns your desires with God's will. Prayer does not only change situations, it changes you. It keeps your heart soft, your spirit strong, and your mind focused. Prayer keeps you connected to God's strength instead of your own. When you pray, you receive grace to say no to things your flesh wants to say yes to, and to say yes to what your flesh wants to avoid. The spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. Understanding our humanity, Jesus acknowledged a truth about human nature. We have good intentions. We want to do right. We desire to obey God. We want to live holy. We want to stay strong. Many times we sincerely desire to follow God's will, that is the willing spirit. But the flesh, our human nature, weakness, emotions, desires, limitations, and distractions, often pull us in another direction. The disciples loved Jesus. They didn't want to fail him. Yet they still fell asleep. Not because they didn't care, but because the flesh is weak. You may relate to this. You want to pray, but you feel tired. You want to obey, but temptation feels strong. You want to trust God, but fear screams louder. You want to stay faithful, but discouragement weighs on you. Jesus understands. He is not condemning you, he is revealing the reality of human weakness, and at the same time giving the solution. Stay prayerful, stay alert, stay connected to God. Gethsemane teaches us dependence. In Gethsemane, Jesus himself prayed earnestly. If Jesus, the Son of God, needed prayer in times of pressure, how much more do we? Prayer is not optional for a believer, it is survival. It is strength. It is oxygen to the soul. When you neglect prayer, you become spiritually weak even if you feel okay. When you remain prayerful, you stay spiritually guarded even when life becomes hard. This scripture encourages us to stay spiritually awake, build a lifestyle of prayer, not occasional prayer, depend on God, not our own strength, recognize our weakness but not be defeated by it. Fight spiritual battles through prayer, not flesh, stay close to God in seasons of pressure, temptation, and uncertainty. Matthew 26:41 is not a warning meant to scare you, it is a loving reminder from Jesus to protect you. God does not expect you to be strong by yourself. He knows your spirit wants to do right, but he also knows your flesh is weak, so he invites you to watch and pray. Stay alert. Stay prayerful. Stay connected to God. When life pressures rise, when temptation comes, when the road feels heavy, remember, through prayer, God strengthens what is weak, empowers what is tired, and protects what is vulnerable. With God's help, you will stand. You will overcome. You will not fall into what the enemy planned for you. Because, when you watch and pray, God gives you strength beyond your own. If you were blessed by this message, join the family and subscribe to stay inspired with God's Word.